Hi everyone, good morning. So today we see how we can implement logical games. So it is like, a kind of guessing number game. First, let me explain what is this game about. So when someone runs our program, so our program has to fix one number. For example, our program has fixed 6. So this will, this is not known to the user who is running our program. And then our program will ask the user like this, guess number. So for example, if he enters 5, as the guessed number is not equal to the fixed number, so our program has to give you a message saying a wrong guess. Again, our program has to ask guess number. For example, now he entered 7. So if you check, if you see 7 is not equal to 6, so in this attempt also the user is unable to guess the correct number. So our program has to print a message saying wrong guess. Again, he is having another attempt, so it is like again our program has to ask guess the number. For example, if he enters 8, now also he did not guess the number correctly, so our program has to say a wrong guess. So every user, for every time when the user running the program, he is having 3 attempts. So in the 3 attempts, if you don't find the number correctly, we have to say you lost the game. We means, so our program has to display a message saying you lost the game, and finally game over. So this is one scenario. Okay, so when, for example, this is one scenario. In another case, for example, very first he entered some number like 5, so our program has to print the message wrong guess, and in the second attempt he guessed the number correctly, for suppose. So he has guessed it correctly, so our program has to display a message saying you won the game, and finally it has to print a message game over. I hope you understand what this program about. So every user is having 3 attempts. So if in any of the attempt, if the user guesses the number correctly, we have to print a message saying you won the game and game over. If the user don't guess the number correctly in 3 attempts, we have to say you lost the game and game over. So we'll start. So now, as I told you, a program has to fix one number, right? So to fix a number, we will use a module called random. So random module is used to generate the random numbers in the given range. So random module is having a function called randint, which will randomly select one number from given range. So we are using that random module now to fix one number. Okay, so now to fix it, so what I do is, so fix equal to a random dot rand int. So rand int is one of the function in random module which will select one number in between 1 and 10 when you run the program. We don't know what number has been fixed by our program. Okay, and as I told you, the user is having 3 attempts, right? So what I do is I will initialize I is equal to 1, and I will use while loop to have 3 iterations in our program. So like this, I less than or equal to 3. So as my I starts from 1 and 1 less than or equal to 3, so control will go inside the loop. So inside the loop, what we do is we will ask the user to guess the number like this. So input, enter, or it is like guess number. So now user entered the number. We need to check whether the user entered the correct number or not, like this. So whatever the number entered by user is there in the guess variable, and we are comparing that guess variable with fix variable, because fix is fixed by our program. So if both are same, it means user has guessed the correct number. So we have to say you won the game. And once he won the game, he don't need to go for the next attempt. So we have to break it, meaning we are breaking the loop. For example, if the user did not guess the number correctly in any of the attempts, so we have to say wrong guess. Because, for example, in the first attempt, he don't guess the number correctly, we should not say you lost the game, because the user is having 3 attempts. So if any user don't guess the number correctly in three attempts, then only we need to say you lost the game. So that is the reason in the else I have just kept a wrong guess. So as we are having 3 attempts, so I am starting from 1 till 3, like 1 2 3. So I want to increment the I. So if you closely observe, our program is fixing one number, and then to start the 3 attempts, so we are initializing I with 1, and in the loop we are checking the condition like I less than or equal to 3 or not. So if it is I is less than or equal to 3, so it comes inside the loop and it reads the number from the user, and the number which is read from the user will be compared with the fix, and if both are same, it display a message saying you won the game, otherwise it says wrong guess. So after completing 3 attempts, so I hope you remembered while loop or for loop in the Python is having else. So it means if the loop condition is false, then it comes to the else part. So in the else, I am saying you lost the game, because for example, if he could guess the number correctly within the 3 attempts, so our program might have jumped from loop to out of the here I'm trying to say, like, if the user guesses the number correctly, our loop might have breaked, and control might have come out of the loop. So if the control come out of the loop, we can print a message like this: game over, because he already won the game. So if the user don't guesses the if the user don't guesses the number correct number in 3 attempts, then only it goes to the else part. So hope I'm making sense. Okay, so with this program you can write you can see a beautiful a logical game. So let me run it. So see, it is asking for one number. For example, if I enter 1, so it is saying wrong guess. If I enter 3, it is saying wrong guess. If I enter 6, wrong guess, you lost the game, game over. So as we have used random module here, we don't know when we will win. That's it. Okay. So hope the program is clear and the logic is clear. Thank you.